Round 18 in this career mode takes us to Mexico, which is one of the highest tracks in terms of altitude. So going into this race, got a 13-point lead over Hamilton as a result of last time round's win, and you can see again we're bottom in the qualifying as always. I don't think we've actually got a pole position yet this season, if not a top two. We corner cut again, we've done quite a lot as well in qualifying. We're actually down to 4th now. I don't think this is one of my favourite tracks, and you can see here that, I get another corner cutting warning. But, it wasn't a major corner cut, that one, but it's not one of my best tracks by a long stretch, and we're going to qualify, well, we were going to qualify in about 3rd, but we've gone wide and we qualified 4th. So, still ahead of the Red Bulls, so hopefully we can get a podium out of this. Reduce the points gap to Hamilton, because if the result stays as it is, we're going to be tied going into the final 2 races, and, the Mercedes definitely have the better car, so if we're tied on points, it's going to be not a good chance for me to win. You can see the qualifying results. Front row, 2x2x2, all the way down to the Red Bulls. And Mercedes get another front row lookout. You can see as we look down the order. Force India not really doing that well. They're actually 17th or 18th, so even the McLaren's outperforming them. So I don't think they've actually had many upgrades this season. As a result, they've fallen back a bit. You could see though. We are line 3-4. Raikkonen gets another good start. Is he going to try to jump on some of the Mercedes? He's going to go, and he's going to be able to jump Bottas. He's going to be up the inside of Hamilton, but Hamilton's going to hold it. Bottas tries to go up the inside, and then he covers us off, and he's down into 3rd, but he gets a bad run, and we do a cutback on him. We're up into 3rd, so that's a good start. That's what we needed. Reducing the points gap to Hamilton, and Massa is out of the race. So let's see what happened here. This is on board, I think, from one of the McLaren Hondas. I think it's Stoffel Vandoorne, or might be Alonso. You can see they're 5 wide into turn 1. I don't even think you could fit that many cars on this track, but they managed to do it. They managed to get away with it as well, and that's quite good driving. You can see Palmer out of nowhere gets 2-3 positions, swipes Massa, and that's what causes the crash. I think it was Sainz who was also caught up in that, but it's all because of Palmer. I think he's got front wing damage, but he came in really fast, and then he just came across Massa. I don't know why, and Massa's tyre actually ironically hits one of the Saubers, cutting onto our perspective. So that's what happened with Massa. No virtual safety car or safety car, which is actually quite surprising. We're P3 right now. You can see though the gap to Raikkonen quite large indeed. We've got Bottas bearing down on us, so we definitely don't have the pace of the front runners. You can see Hamilton's already bolted, so I don't think they'll be stopping him today. Look at that fastest lap. It's about 4 seconds faster than us, and here comes Bottas. He doesn't want to stay behind us for long. We're going to try to defend. He's behind us, but oh my goodness, he's managed to outbrake us from the outside, and wow. We don't have enough confidence going into that corner, and the AI has actually taken us around the outside, so that's quite embarrassing. So we're trying to keep up with him. You can see some debris on the track. I think that's from the crash we saw earlier. Ricciardo's behind us, and I think Haas have also had quite a good qualifying, so I think they're actually behind. I think the 2 of them are behind Ricciardo, which we're probably going to see soon when we look back. You can see this is Jolyon Palmer coming into the pits, and he's a long way back now. He's getting his front wing changed, and it's deserved. He absolutely took up Massa, so he didn't get a drive through, but he had to repair his front wing, so that's the next closest thing really. But here comes Daniel Ricciardo again. The AI just takes me around the outside, and that's another position lost. I can't actually defend from them in the braking zone, but we're going to get back on Ricciardo, and if I get any lower than 4th, Hamilton will be ahead of me in the championship. I can't drop below 4th basically, and I know I can keep up with the Red Bulls. I outqualified him for goodness sake. Yeah, here he is. He's putting me under a lot of pressure. We get our first corner cutting warning. Quite easy to corner cut this section, and you can see we've actually lost a lot of time as a result of our squabbles with Ricciardo. Go wide. It's going to allow Ricciardo another chance. DRS will be labelled. Is he going to come? We look behind him. He's actually nowhere near us, so he managed to clear him a bit. You can see the top 3 have just bolted. We've lost so much time to them. So you can see Ricciardo, he's closed in a bit through those few corners, but here's another on board, and this is Verstappen re-overtaking one of the Haas's who got him off the line, and I think that's moving him back. Actually, no, there's another Haas ahead of him, so Verstappen must have been overtaken by both Haas cars, and you can see that looking back through the field, and that's another move. I think that's Stroll on Vandoorne, and Vandoorne's got to credit to him. He's going to try to hold it around the outside of Stroll, but he's actually going to lose time because of that, and there's Ocon. Ocon going to go up the inside of Vandoorne. I think Vandoorne was in a points-paying position, so he definitely dragged the McLaren Honda up here, but look at this right behind. There's a massive battle going on, massive squabble over, I think, the remainder, the early team's position, or maybe even for the points places. I don't really know. There comes Ricciardo. He's clearly got us this time. We tried to go up his inside, but they just break incredibly late. Oh, we managed to nab him. He's got to nab him a bit. We've actually got him on the inside of the second corner. He defends really well though, and we haven't actually been able to find a way past him. So that was fairly frustrating. And you can see Magnussen behind us, so he's doing a great job. I think Verstappen's behind them because he just overtook Grosjean. So yeah, trying to close in with Ricciardo, get quite a good run, but no, it just comes to no avail. And yeah, it's just the last sector, they really start, the AI pull on us. We've gone wide, and that's going to give Ricciardo the break he needed. So we're down to 5th, and it's not been a really good start. I mean, we got up to 3rd off the line, which was a mediocre start, and now he's just fallen back, and we've got another corner cutting warning, so we're going to have to be really careful now. It's 2 warnings as we go into Rich Revs, just trying to keep up with him. We go purple in doing so. Rich Revs, of course, on this mod doing wonders, because most of the time you have to be in lean mix, but I mean, at the same time, he's pulling away in Sector 2, the Red Bull downforce coming to fruition, and I mean, even so, he probably have the downforce to match. I just can't match him in this section, even so, guys, going, I think I closed in a bit. This is Grosjean, I think. And I think it might be Verstappen pitting as well. So those two pitting early. It might be Ricciardo actually. Come on, we can see at the back the Force Indians, all of these other cars. And this is Hamilton. And this is, let's see where he joined. He joined just behind us. So you can see us going past. And I think it's just joined behind Verstappen. But here comes another battle. I think this is this, I think Perez? I think Randall's already been overtaken by one of the Force Indians. So this is the other one. And yeah, he's, oh, again, look at this. The Sauber's trying to get feisty with the McLarens, and just about defends his position is Alonso. And you can see Ricciardo pits lap 8. And yeah, I think this is Alonso again. He's being overtaken by Verlaine this time. So lots of squabbling going on in the background. And again, he squeezes him out, but they both get a bad run. This is going to allow Ericsson. Alonso's going to lose 2 positions in a matter of 2 corners. So cutting back onto our perspective, we've seen Ricciardo pit. We're in 3rd now. I think Hamilton's also pit. Yeah, we saw him come out just behind us. And Van Dorn's out of the race. He was in all of those squabbles, but now he's out of the race. So, and it's actually going to call out a safety car, so we're going to have to slow down a bit. So I wonder what happens there. I mean, he was running quite solidly, I think, near the tail end of the points. So we're going to probably box a slap, and this is not going to be good for Hamilton. He had a massive lead, but now he's going to have to pit. Basically, we're going to get probably get a free pit stop because of the safety car delta. But Hamilton's already made his pit stop, so it's not going to really help him. You can see Raikkonen's in the pits. We're going to double stack with him. I think Bottas is also in the pits. So we've actually done the right thing. We stayed out, and as a result, we're going to reap the benefits of it. So as we go into the pit lane, pit on the soft tyres, it's actually been held a bit for the Red Bull, and I think that's Magnussen up ahead. So Magnussen's done a good strategy. Verstappen's behind him. So Ricciardo's also been hit by it, and if you look behind us, I think here, this is Van Dorn. This is how he went out the race. Oh, it's an engine failure. It's a typical McLaren engine failure, really. But now we're behind Perez, and he's going to pull into the pits. Verlaine's behind us, so those two deciding to stay out a bit longer. Here, yeah. So towards the end of the safety car, trying to be a bit cheeky on Hamilton. He's our rival after all. If we could just put him off in his mirrors. But here we go. We're going to end the safety car now. You can see the order of cars as follows. We've got a Renault of Hulkenberg also fighting up there. Stroll and Ocon, I think they're in the last point scoring positions, just ahead of Grosjean. So Grosjean's been messed up. You can see way back there, you've got, I think, the Sauber's in the background. But here we are on our perspective. We're going to resume now, and we've got a really poor one. And here comes Magnussen. Magnussen's going to try to make a move on us. Up ahead, you can see, I think that's Bottas. Yeah, Bottas is making a move on Raikkonen. Here from Hamilton's perspective, you can see, yeah, Bottas is up into the lead, so he actually has a chance to win this race. I mean, he was in the lead in Spa, but of course, those engine difficulties towards the end of the race really ruined his race, and he finished somewhere in like 8th. There we go, we defend from Magnussen, and cutting on a bit later, we're putting Hamilton under pressure. So we finally found some pace. And here is this is Hamilton actually making a move on Raikkonen. So, and here is Van Dorn, Alonso trying to make a move. He's okay, yeah, Sainz has been mugged. He's lost 2 positions. But meanwhile, on our perspective, we get 2 positions on Hamilton and Raikkonen. So we saw that clip of Hamilton overtaking Raikkonen, and it's allowed us, because he pushed him right, to actually gain 2 positions. So we're up onto 2nd place. So very opportunistic stuff there. Bit poor editing on my part, really, to put to not put them next to each other. But you can see that we've actually gained from that. Yeah, Bottas is well in the lead though, and that's going to probably. He's probably going to win his first race, because we only got 4 laps to go. Hamilton's going to go cleanly past us. Well, wasn't really expecting to hold off the Mercedes, nor my teammate really, because I don't have the pace, and sure enough, I mean, yeah, Hamilton get past us, and a bit later on, this is going to be, Hamilton sets the fastest lap by 2 seconds over me, and Raikkonen also gets me, so down to 4th place. Not been a really good second phase. We got into second, but we just couldn't hold it, and that's probably going to be it, really. I mean, I don't think I can keep up with Raikkonen. I mean, I might as well try, but I mean, they have the pace over me. They've shown that all weekend, so yeah. I mean, I wanted a podium, but we're not going to get it. But at least Bottas is going to win over Hamilton. That's really going to reduce the points loss. But you can see we actually kept with Raikkonen. Going to use Rich Mates, trying to keep with him in the slipstream and DRS, but again, just a bit too far back. We get a good run through these corners. We're going to use this DRS. We're going to go Rich Mates again, but we're not close enough. And you can get under these few corners, you get close, but you're on right. That's going to cost us a bit. But we are about a good few seconds ahead of Magnussen, so it seems like 4th place is in the bag. But I mean, Magnussen is in a really good 5th place, so he's doing really good back there. You can see now, trying to close in on Raikkonen. But I mean, as we head on to the last lap, I don't think we're close enough. We're going to have one last shot at the DRS, one last shot at the Rich Mix. We haven't got much fuel to play with, so we're definitely going to have to, if we're going to make a move, we're going to have to make it now. But we get a bad run through that corner, and that's probably going to be it. We're going to use Rich Mix again. We're close enough, but we're not going as fast as last lap. We nearly hit the back of him, actually. We're that close, but through this section, he just gets the traction over us, and yeah, that was it, really. Raikkonen kept ahead, and he's going to seal out the podium. But Bottas gets his first win of the season. He's the 4th different runner. I mean, now it means that the 4 major runners in the championship, we've all got a win. But I think it's been me and Hamilton all the way for a long time now. And it's only going to be a 7-point gap between us now, as Hamilton closes in. As you can see, Ricciardo finished in 8th, so not a really good result for him. But you can see on the podium, Hamilton gets 2nd after being screwed over by the safety car. It's quite a good comeback from him. You can see Bottas up on the top step of the podium. He had a really good race. He started in 2nd, but he fell to 3rd, but he just persevered, and then he managed to get the win. You can see, if you have a look at the results, you can see Verstappen got 6th, Palmer 7th, and Ocon actually got points just behind Stroll. Grosjean actually couldn't overtake them, even though he had lots of pace. And you can see the 2 DNFers, and if you look at the results, you can see that Magnussen's jumped a few positions. Haas have also jumped a few positions. You can see also Massa and Stroll are level on points, and Hamilton's closed the gap to us. So yeah, next round's going to be Brazil, and really, I just really need to solidify my championship lead. I mean, it's only 7 points now, and you can see Mercedes have overtaken us on the driver's standings. Palmer's had a good result again, so he's also gained a lot of points. But well done to Magnussen. He's definitely had a really good result today, and he's going to move up a lot of places as a result of it. And yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Join us for Brazil.